Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Steve's Toy Box. I'm Steve, and I've got a toy box somewhere. Alright, now before we begin, there's a few official things we need to get out of the way first. All these things are going to be going up for sale on eBay, and my eBay username is 80MSTEAM. That is 80MSTEAM. Payment is by PayPal only. Payment is due within 5 days. If you have zero feedback, go bid on someone else's stuff. If you have low feedback, go ahead and email me first so I know you're a real person. And other than that, happy bidding. Alright, these things are going to be going up for sale on eBay from, the calendar says, Friday the 22nd through March 1st. Okay, awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what I've got for you this week. Now, I don't have a box per se, but I do have some rather interesting stuff that I was able to dig out of my storage. Some pretty old stuff and some pretty unique stuff. So, let's take a look, huh? Alright. Let's get the electronics out of the way first. This is not something that's old. This is something that I've had for, I think about a year. This is an HD video camera. I bought this because I wanted to upgrade from that old piece of crap that I used to use. I got this, but then I found out that it wasn't exactly what I needed. So I went ahead and got the thing that I'm recording on right now, and I still have this. It is practically unused. Let's take a look at everything that's in there. Alright, here we go. Here's the camera itself. It is a dark blue color. It is a Sylvania HD 720p digital camcorder, okay? And it does have a internal battery, doesn't need to be plugged in. Let's see the other stuff that it comes with. Alright, so we got all of your information stuffs. Some kind of little mini disc for that, every single camera comes with. And looks like we have a USB cord and audio video cable. Alright, so to charge this thing in, you would just go ahead and plug it in. Let's see, like right here, pull this down, and out flips the HDMI port, and you can just put it in there, and of course, here's an extension cord in case you need it. Alright, it does take SD cards. Here's the slot right there. And it also is HDMI compatible right there. So, you open this up and it is a mini HDMI, okay? Alright, so that will be going up for sale. Starting price of $10. Okay, now that we have the camera put away, we can move on. Alright, so next up, I have some manga. This is a manga called By the Sword. It is Volume 1. It is by the same guy who did Fake. So if you are a fan of Fake, who knows, you might be a fan of By the Sword as well. It's about this this chick and her father, who is a demon, and is also about this tall. I think he's cursed or something like that, and they gotta find a way to make him regular size again, and they meet up with some swordsman and stuff. Yeah, it's one of those weird anime plots, nothing unusual because it's all unusual. But anyways, I got this at an anime convention last year. I read it once, I really enjoyed it, but my thing is that I just don't collect manga. I used to, but not anymore. Not for a good number of years. And so, as much as I enjoyed this, I feel that it is time to pass it on to someone else. So, if you're a fan of Fake and think you might like By the Sword, or if you've heard of By the Sword and want to read the manga, here's the perfect way to get into it because it is Volume 1. And it will be going up for sale, starting out at 99 cents. Alright. Keeping up with our anime, I have the Season 5 box set of Ranma 1/2. Alright. I used to be a huge Ranma fan, and I still am a huge Ranma fan. It's unfortunate that the series ended before its time, but everyone wanted to get into Inuyasha, who is the same person that did Ranma. So Ranma ended, Inuyasha started. And this is the Season 5 box set. I bought this years ago. I watched it. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But then a good friend of mine, John, went and bought me the exact same box set. So that is packed up somewhere with all my other stuff, but I happened to find this, alright? So this will be going up for sale. It is the entire Season 5 on all 3 discs there, alright? So everything is included, no scratches or anything like that, in this handy dandy little slip case here, alright? And this will be starting out at, let's say $2. $2 starting bid for the Ranma 1/2 Season 5 box set, okay? Alright, now, next up, I know that this hasn't seen the light of day in many, many years. This is a Battletech figure, alright? Now, I didn't know what Battletech was back when it first came out, and I'm still not too familiar with it. I just know that it is a giant robot combat video game. So back when these toys started showing up in Walmart, I was really interested, and so I went ahead and I got a few. This is the only one that I can find right now. It is the Hunchback. Like I said, I don't know really anything about the series or anything, so it could be a very good mech in the series. I don't know, but here's the figure itself. All right, so and it comes with this little figure called Pytor. It is opened, but everything is included, so let's go ahead and pull that stuff out and take a quick look at it. Any Battletech fans should probably be, pretty excited to get your hands on something like this, because I know these things haven't showed up in a long time. Alright. Here we go. So, alright. Here's the mech itself. The top opens up, and here's the little figure, the little guy, and his gun is in here. See? Right here. And here's the little guy, and he holds his little weapon, but I don't think there's really much reason for someone to get out of a giant mech unless it explodes on the battlefield, and if it explodes on the battlefield, you're pretty much screwed. So anyways, it has these 2 missiles. They are rubber-tipped, so, it's perfectly okay to shoot them at someone as long as it's not their eye, okay? So, alright, it's got articulation here in the arms. It has this little gun here on the side. Movement in the legs, but the main movement is because these things have like this action kind of thing. I guess they wanted to simulate the computer game, because each one, when it got hit in a certain part of the body, like part of the robot would just fly off. So here on the chest, you hit the chest piece and the leg pops off. And then you just snap it back on. There you go, Alright. And of course you push these buttons up here to fire the missiles, so the springs don't get worn out. I'll go ahead and take them out. But if you're interested in the Hunchback from Battletech, it will be going up for sale, starting bid of 99 cents. Alright, now I've got a few other things. These, people know about this series, but this is stuff that has not seen the light of day, again, in quite some time. These are called Technozoids, and if you are familiar with them, then you will probably are more familiar with them with their regular name, which is just Zoids now. They made an anime of it. I think they just, these were some like older toys, and then I guess I don't know the whole logistics of it. They either acquired the rights or bought out this toy company, and they decided to make these toys into an anime, which played on American TV probably about 8 years ago, and they're still making Zoids figures today. Now, I'm not sure exactly how the newer figures are. I have assembled all of these, but all of the ones that I have right here, they have like this wind-up feature, So, this is like this little, what do you call it? This is Strikezilla, okay? Strikezilla. You wind this thing up and it actually walks. Oh, and the arms move up and down, and the mouth moves, so. Alright, so, you know, you can wind this thing up and it walks across the battlefield. I know that long ago I made up some kind of rules for these things, like RPG kind of rules, and my friends and I have battles with our Zoids and stuff. This, you know, this cockpit does open up, and there's this little guy sitting in here. So they're supposed to have been like piloted robots, just like they were in the anime. So this is Strikezilla. He's got these little guns here. Everything that was supposed to be in the kit is included right here. So you're getting the full kit for 99 cents. Alright. Here's another one. This is called Armored Gator. I don't know if they changed the names when they became just Zoids, but this one is called Armored Gator. Alright, so again, opening cockpit with a little guy in there. He's got like these guns on his front legs, and he's got these missiles right here. You wind it up, and it walks and the tail moves. Yeah, you can open and close the mouth as you wish. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there is Armored Gator, and Armored Gator will be going up for sale. Starting price of 99 cents. Lastly, we have Evil Scorpion. Evil Scorpion. Alright. Now this one, I have slightly taken it apart so it will fit back in the box. So let me go ahead and get this thing back together. Okay, here it is. Evil Scorpion. Again, cockpit opens up. There's a little guy in there. The tail is adjustable. It's got this laser blast thing on it, and you know, missiles and what anti-aircraft guns, and basically you wind it up and it walks. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. All right. Creepy, very creepy. I do not like spiders, and scorpions are a type of arachnid, so very creepy. I'm actually kind of surprised that I got this, knowing how much spiders and arachnids freak me out, but this was rather interesting. There's a story behind why, or how I was able to get this, which I'll save for Remington's Ramblings, but Evil Scorpion will be going up starting 99 cents, alright? Okay, now I have saved the best for last, and trust me, I consider this one to be the best. This is for you Gundam fans. Some of you may not like the source material, but here it is anyways. Now please, hold on until I finish the explanation. This is SD Gundam Force. Yeah, controversial, I know. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Personally, I enjoyed it. It was whimsical. I didn't take it seriously. You know, you're not supposed to. So when you don't take it seriously, it is quite enjoyable. But anyways, this is SD Superior Defender Gundam Force. Now, let me go ahead and tell you what this is. This is a promo package kind of thing that I guess Bandai would send out to TV companies that were thinking about airing this. So this is not something that was available to the general public. This is very, very rare. As a matter of fact, you may never see another one again in your entire life. So this is literally like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Though how I got this is it was given out as a grand prize at rightstuff.com, which is an anime distribution company. You know, they used to run monthly contests. I entered them all the time back then. And they gave away 2 of these. There were 2 grand prizes. This is one of them. I couldn't believe it when I found out that I was the grand prize winner for one of their contests. So this was the grand prize, all right? So this is really near and dear and special to me. So it pains me to let it go, but if I can get it for the right, if I can get the right price for it, I am willing to let this go. I'm not going to quote a price right now. You'll basically have to check eBay when the auctions go live. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what is in here, alright? So it's this really nice box. Open this up. All this pop-up stuff right here, all these characters like pop up and stuff, and you know, it's got like pictures of like the toys, the model kits, the action figures, the DVDs, you know, all that stuff, everything. And you know, this pops up like that, bam. Alright, so basically, yeah, this was, you know, like I said, a promo package that was sent out to TV companies. So you lift this up, and inside there is some series information. So basically there's, you know, there's this thing, and then there's stuff on the back. Then we got, you know, release dates. Then we just have like a catalog of stuff that Bandai is coming out with. Alright. And then we get to the actual meat and potatoes of this thing, which I will pull out in just a sec. Alright. So, down in here, in its own shaped foam, is an SD model kit of Gundam Wing Zero Custom. I know it's odd that they gave a Gundam Wing figure in a SD Gundam Force, even though this is SD. I don't remember seeing this in the series, but then again, I haven't seen Season 2. But this is the one that came with this in its own cut foam thing, so rest assured that was what was supposed to be in here. And the model kit is in here, completely unbuilt, unassembled, brand new. And then, on the other side, we have SD Gundam Force. Right here, we got, this is Volume 1. But, you open it up, and look at that. Here's a disc you will never see again. It says, SD Gundam Force here arrives, screening purposes only. So this was basically for the TV company execs to take a look at this. They would watch this and decide whether or not they wanted to buy this series for their TV channel. So this is a very, very interesting item. And like I said, you will never see it show up again. So if you are a Gundam fan and you are a fan of the odd and obscure, this will be going up for sale on eBay, okay? And like I said, you will probably never, ever see that thing again. So if you're interested, it will be going up for sale from Friday, February 22nd through Friday, March 1st. And again, this stuff will be going up on eBay. My eBay username is 80MSTeam. 80MSTEAM. Alright, so go ahead, check my items out, and get your bid on. That is all I have here this time, and I am signing out.